On this episode of Leepu and Pitbull,
Get dizzy yet?
the guys transform a 2002 Ford Mustang
Wow, look at this. A pretty nice car.
for a customer who wants to give his wife a very big surprise.
What is her take on it?
She doesn't know. She has no idea.
There's no solution without destruction.
Yo! What are you doing?
It's messing with my senses.
That's my car.
There's nothing more American than a custom car. But today, custom means expensive. I'm Steve Pitbull, mechanic by trade. My dream? Make one-of-a-kind cars, but make them affordable. Body work? I don't do body work. How? Meet Leepu.
The hammer made the world.
He's a car designer from Bangladesh I first saw online. He takes old junk scraps and builds unbelievable cars by hand.
This is my paintbrush, and these are my sculpting tools. Nobody in America builds stuff like this. I'm a simple guy with a big dream to be the greatest car designer in America.
So I brought him here to do things a little differently
Bangla way.
and make both of our American dreams come true. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Pitbull and Leepu are on their way to the shop. A new customer is waiting for them.
Leepu, you like speed?
Yeah, dude.
Watch.
Sitting on Pitbull Motors' lot is a 2002 Mustang GT convertible.
Hey, Steve, Jason.
How you doing? Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
Jason,
How
nice
are you?
meeting you.
Nice to meet you. So, I was thinking about getting some work done to my wife's car.
Mustang?
Yep. It's her pride and joy. You know, she drives it during the summer. She's a top-down fanatic. I want to do something crazy special for her.
What is her take on it? What does she want out of it?
Oh, she doesn't know. She has no idea.
What? His wife doesn't know? This could be bad. Let me ask you a question. Have you ever bought your wife a dress?
Yeah.
Has she ever wore it?
No, I don't think she has.
Exactly my point, man. One thing I learned about women, if they like something, you don't change it.
Pitbull has his doubts about taking on this particular project, but not Leepu.
Come on, Steve, listen, wait. I like the car. I can do a lot of things with this car. This is an incredible car, and I know I can make it even better. What would she like, really?
I mean, I know what she's into. The Bentley's always been her favorite car.
Bentley?
Yeah, she likes the fact that the Bentley's all round and it's got no sharp edges.
That's a tall order right there, man.
Let's go for a ride. Then we'll decide. Come on.
All right, man. Give me the keys. See what I have to do.
You're coming back, right?
Yeah, we'll be back. You sure you want to get involved with this?
Dude, this guy wants to make his wife happy and give her a surprise. What's wrong with that?
Launched in 1964, many believe the Ford Mustang was named after the P-51 Mustang fighter plane.
You know, it's got plenty of power.
The Mustang fast became a classic that Pitbull doesn't want to fool around with.
There's a Mustang cult crew that would kill me if I started messing with this car. It's a good car. It's perfect. Why change it?
Pitbull's stuck for ideas, but Jason's wife's love of curvy Bentleys is all the inspiration Leepu needs.
I got a plan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know, she likes Bentleys. So we're gonna make this futuristic Mustang. Very curvy. I can make this car really look good. You gotta come up with something.
Need to get some inspiration.
Oh, you need some inspiration now? Oh, okay.
Needing inspiration is a first for Pitbull. He's hoping to find it by putting the pedal to the metal with a 0 to 60 on an empty road.
Ready?
I get to the line, oil up them tires, baby. That exhaust is humming. Little swirly, little sideways, back and forth. 60 miles an hour.
The Mustang Mustang's 260 horsepower engine delivers a 0 to 60 in just 7 seconds.
A great car to
It's a
fly.
great car.
Back at the shop, Jason waits for the guys to return with his wife's car. He's having second thoughts.
This is Darian's pride and joy. I'm really putting it completely out there to hand it to Steve and Leepu and say, do your thing.
Out on the test drive, Pitbull's yet to find inspiration, but he is having a good time.
Get dizzy yet?
It's gone, you know. Oh, it's gone.
Oh, man, I heard some noise
Whoa,
over
look
here.
at Look at that. What'd you have done?
The right back tire is ripped to shreds.
Hey, you were with me. It's your fault as well, man. Well, it looks like we gotta fix the car now.
Yes.
We gotta take the job on.
The guys hook up the spare and head back with a damaged car. Pitbull has yet to come up with a plan to upgrade the car's performance, so Leepu wants to take the lead.
Let me do the deal.
You know what, Leepu? He's all yours.
I like this
Why
car.
is there a spare tire on the car?
We got a flat tire.
Well,
You got a flat tire?
Yeah, we'll take care of that.
you know what?
Really
Don't worry about the
good.
flat. Don't worry about the flat.
It's up to Leepu to save the deal.
Your wife liked Bentley, right?
She loves it.
This car will be the future of Mustang. 60s Mustangs were a bit squarey. And nowadays, Mustangs were roundish. In the future, 10 years from now, even more round. This car is gonna have a round-looking shape.
Okay, how are you gonna do that?
Well, trust me, don't worry about it.
That sounds great.
Jason buys into Leepu's radical redesign of his wife's pride and joy. Now, all that's left is for Leepu to seal the deal.
How much you wanna spend?
I can put together 14,000?
Okay, Steve, what do you think?
It's gonna be hard to make this thing faster on this tight budget. But after what I did to his tire, what am I gonna do? We got a deal.
Let's go! Do the paperwork.
Yeah.
Leepu has his dream customization. Now it's time to introduce the crew to the Mustang.
Guys! You!
Wow, look at this. Mustang GT convertible.
Pretty nice car. Enroll Steve and Leepu with the Mustang. I'm thinking there's no way this is going to be the next custom job.
This is our next job.
Nice.
I'm going to make this car the future of the Mustang.
We're turning an American muscle car into even more of an American muscle car. How's that gonna work?
You know, it's his wife's car. She doesn't even know we have it.
I understand what she likes. She likes, like, you know the Bentleys? Curvy. Look, whoa, curvy.
You understand what a woman likes? We gotta talk later because I'd love to know your knowledge.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, maybe you got a doghouse you can give him to live in afterwards.
This is what I'm talking about. If his wife doesn't like what we do to this car, this guy's sleeping on the couch.
The crew may need convincing, but Leepu has a clear vision for the future of the Mustang.
You know, Ryan, I know what I'm going to do to this car. And I want to share with you, get a plan.
While Leepu looks up pictures of Mustangs to fine-tune his inspiration, Brian gets ready to put his design down on paper.
Leepu wants to make the Mustang of the future. I don't really know what that means. I don't know if he's going to build a spaceship, if he's going to build some kind of whacked-out airplane. Who knows what to expect with this guy.
To design for the future, Leepu starts by looking to the past at 5 decades of Mustangs.
I'm looking at some classic Mustangs of the past. One of them called Cobra. It doesn't look like Cobra. But I'm thinking, why not take all the curvy lines of a Cobra and use it as an inspiration of my design? I've got it. You know the future Mustang is gonna be curvy and smooth, just like the Cobra. It's all about the Cobra. When it's angry, it opens its hoods like flare. And forms like that, it wants to bite. Fast. Shoop.
Leepu's Mustang of the future, inspired by a curvy Bentley, has become a snake.
Here we go again. Step onto the roller coaster.
It's time to get this Cobra design down.
The front fenders is gonna be just like the hood of the Cobra. Just goes around, flares. Ooh, comes out.
I hope she likes that.
She will like it.
Brian's not the only one struggling with Leepu's Cobra design.
A snake? We're building a low-budget, affordable custom Mustang for a woman who's unaware her husband had brought it to us to do. Leepu's convinced he knows what the ladies want. Ooh. And apparently, they want snakes.
Go, bite.
Leepu has his design. Now, he wants to turn this classic into a Cobra.
Let's chop in.
But fabricator Bill isn't so sure.
I'm a little worried about cutting this.
Don't worry. Trust me.
It's a convertible. All the strength of a convertible is in the body. I'm so afraid he's going to cut too deep and ruin this car. Just give it one little second, because I'm worried about the strength of this fender.
I'm not doing her surgery. I'm doing cosmetic surgery. There's no solution without destruction. I gotta cut it first.
He's not going to do it. He won't cut me.
The fender is cut.
Just made my blank canvas.
Now Leepu must create a Cobra-inspired replacement from sheet metal. First, he cuts out the shape of the wheel.
I'm making my lines into reality.
Then he welds it to the car and adds his design.
It's gonna be very, very...
Slowly, Leepu's Cobra curves emerge.
Just like the Cobra. It flows like the Cobra. Those fenders are the hood of the Cobra. When it's really angry, wants to bite, it opens up its hood, both sides. Really angry Cobra.
Leepu's fender is complete, and the car's structure is intact.
Nice job, man. That fender looks cool.
But Pitbull doesn't want Leepu to get so radical with the back of the car.
All their structural strength is in the back and the bottom of the vehicle. If you start cutting the back of that vehicle, we're going to have a problem. It's going to weaken up, it's going to tweak and twist, and then we're going to have to buy another car. So do me a favor. Don't touch the quarter panel.
Dude, don't worry. I've dealt with lots of convertibles. I'll do it right. Don't worry.
All right.
Steve thinks this is my first time working in a car. I know what I can and can't do on a convertible. He's always panicking. Come on. Trust Leepu. Everything will be fine.
2 days into the build, and Pitbull may finally have found some mechanical inspiration to make the already fast Mustang.
I'm going with a supercharger, but they do cost a couple of dollars. Ray, I got this Mustang. I need to make it faster.
A supercharger can boost engine power by 100 horsepower, but Pitbull is looking to spend just $2,000. He's put the word out and may have a lead.
Johnny, how do you know I'm looking for a supercharger? $3,000. Now, let me think about this.
Pitbull's buddy John has what he needs, but $3,000 is way beyond his budget.
I spent $3,000 on that supercharger. There's no money left. Nothing. We're done. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Pitbull is on the hunt to boost the power of a 2002 Mustang GT. His buddy John has the supercharger he needs, but Pitbull can't afford the $3,000 price tag. So he plans to find another way of paying for it.
I'm on the way to my little hiding spot.
Down an ordinary side street, behind a plain brown door, is Pitbull's alternative to a checking account.
So here we are in my little cave. Here's my trading floor, and there's my currency.
For 20 years, Pitbull has been stashing his most rare and desirable junk in this warehouse.
There is so much gold here.
All to use as bartering tools on a rainy day.
Oh, well, this here is a 16-valve Mercedes. I got this car for peanuts. I just watched one online sell for $18,500. This here, dune buggy, that thing is cool. Oh, this condenser, you can't even buy them anymore. Everything in here has value. It's a matter of just knowing what you have and knowing who needs it.
In a far corner of the warehouse lies Pitbull's ace in the hole.
This is my old Harley-Davidson Sportster.
He picked up this 1999 Sportster for just $1,000.
It was my first Harley. This was flooded out in the storm. They fixed it up. Oh, and John, he's been showing interest in it. John really digs this bike.
Pitbull heads to John's to see if he can tempt him with his Harley and make a deal on the supercharger. He doesn't have $3 grand in his pocket, but he does know how to make an entrance.
So John's into customizing cars. What he doesn't have is a bike. Man, how you been?
Hey, what's going on?
And what do I have? A bike. Just gotta play it nice and slow. What's up with this? This thing's wild, huh?
Yeah, it takes a turn.
All right, so you got something for me back here, huh?
Yeah, I got a Vortex supercharger.
Aha, yeah. Let me ask you something. Will this work with a Ford 4.6?
Yeah, bolt right up. This will definitely make it faster.
John's supercharger is brand new, fresh out of the box.
Beautiful. Exactly what I need, man. He's got a supercharger I need, and he may not know it yet, but I got something he needs. So today is the day we're gonna do a deal. I know you're thinking of taking a bike on as a project. Back in the day, 99 is the fastest production Harley they made. It's got a lot of potential, adjustable suspension, real fun to ride, you know, loud pipes.
Got enough cars, so I'd like to start on doing a bike.
So look, what are you thinking, man?
Well, how about a flat trade for the bike?
To be honest with you, these online, I don't know, $3 grand or so.
Well, I mean, you know, the bike needs some work.
Look, man, I can sell it tomorrow for 35. I gotta hit you for at least 500.
Well, all right, that sounds good to me.
Oh! And you got the summer coming, bro. You'd be on the road. One supercharger and $500 for a bike I paid $1 grand for. That's what I call a barter. Whoa, I'm gonna need a ride home. Yo, guys, check this out.
What's going on?
What you got there? Little
There we go.
Vortex supercharger, baby. Almost ready to bolt right on.
Yeah.
So this is actually going to hiss for Leepu's vision of a snake.
Superchargers are connected directly to a car's engine.
Very simple, very basic. It's driven by a belt, bolted to the front of the engine, and what it does, it kind of acts like a turbo, spins, compresses the air, forces the air into the engine, and then out of the engine.
More air in means more combustion and more power.
And off we go. Vroom, vroom.
Now the crew have to fit the supercharger and the massive piping that will carry compressed air to the engine.
Put me in my pipes. Kind of like wrestling an anaconda. Holy, I'm stuck.
But the Mustang GT's engine bay is only designed to fit its 260 horsepower V8.
Let's try and manhandle it in there then.
Oh, yeah, brother.
Looks like it's going to go to where we need it to go, guys.
Pitbull's supercharger is in,
Supercharged, raging super snake.
and his plan to give the already powerful Mustang even more horses is on track.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not sure if Jason's wife is going to dig what's going on the outside of the car, but she's going to love what's going on the inside of it.
It's 10 days into the build. Pitbull's banned Leepu from cutting into the rear of the convertible, so he's attacking the Mustang's hood scoop instead.
The hood scoop is very important for this build, technically and aesthetically. I can do it, I can do it, I can do it.
Leepu decides to cut his own scoop from metal.
I don't like plastic because you cannot mold it. Metal, you can mold the metal, you can shape it in any way you want.
As Leepu shapes his scoop, with his supercharger fitted, Pitbull has time for his other passion, stock car racing. Tomorrow's the first day of the local endurance racing season, and Pitbull's stock car needs some repairs.
What I'm going to do is straighten out the frame. I know Leepu and the guys have these fancy tools to do all kinds of metal work. Well, I do it my old school way. It's a little different.
Pitbull competes in the 4- and 6-cylinder class with a stripped-down '86 Mercedes.
endurance racing, it's not about turbos, superchargers, or any bolt-ons, because they're not allowed. It's all about taking a stock car, stripping it down to nothing, and making it go around in circles as fast and as long as you can. It's perfect. It used to be over there. Now this frame is perfectly straight. This baby's ready to rock.
The next morning, Pitbull heads out to the races, leaving Leepu behind in the workshop. He's finished the hood scoop, but has come up with a new idea.
Steve's busy winning races. Fine by me. That means I can work peacefully.
Leepu's idea of working peacefully is to tackle the rear panels Pitbull has banned him from cutting in case he compromises the convertible strength.
Steve doesn't want me to cut it.
No?
He's scared because it's convertible.
It's only the outer skin, so you ain't going to compromise.
That's what I'm saying.
Just an outer skin.
That's what I said.
If you want to take that off because you think it's going to interrupt your design.
You know what? Let's do it.
It's 2 weeks into the Mustang customization, and Leepu is ignoring Pitbull's warning not to cut the rear of the car.
You know what? Let's do it. With my buddy.
No problem.
The rear body shell is key to a convertible strength, and Pitbull doesn't want to risk damaging it. But as Leepu cuts into forbidden territory, 20 miles away, Pitbull has another problem. It's his first stock car race of the season, and he's battling through the last 10 laps with a busted hood.
I could only see out of the hole in the center of it.
Despite his limited vision,
That's racing!
Pitbull takes second place.
That's what I'm talking about, baby! Done!
Back at the shop, Pitbull's looking to talk up his strong second-place finish, but Leepu has an unwelcome surprise for him.
What are you doing? We spoke about this, man. You're gonna ruin the car.
Listen, I mean, I tried. This is not the way I work.
Did you have to cut the customer's car up?
We're customers in the car.
Buddy's quick to come to Leepu's defense.
Steve, when he brought me over here, showed me what he was doing, I said, if you're going to just take the outer skin off, you won't hurt this car. He didn't compromise the integrity.
Look, this is the structure. This is the structure. This is the structure. I just cut the skin.
Buddy, you better watch him.
Oh,
He's
yeah, I
all
told him he
yours.
can't touch this.
I'm out of here. Every time he's got to cut the car. Got to cut it.
He's not a designer. I'm the designer. I design my way.
Backed up by Buddy, Leepu starts shaping his snake-inspired design into the rear.
It has to be perfect.
All right. There you go, Mr. Pooh. Medal for you.
Let's check it out. It's gonna work, yeah.
Their plan is to raise the tail end using box sections of sheet metal. And with 40 years experience as a collision specialist, Buddy is attaching them without cutting into the convertible structure.
Buddy and me, we're buddies. His name is Buddy, but we're buddies. We work together.
We work like apple and sauce.
Yes, apple and sauce.
This is stuff that I love. As a little kid, I used to do this with my dad's shop. I know the shape that Leepu wants. Nobody should ever doubt Leepu.
Yeah.
Right?
Leepu and Buddy may not have any doubts. But as Jason heads to meet the guys he asked to secretly customize his wife's car, he has his own worries.
I'm definitely having some second thoughts. I don't think I thought about how much Darian loves that car. And now I just gave it to two guys that I don't know and said, do whatever you want to it. Darian's been asking me every day where her car is. I love my car. Give me my car back. I want to drive my car. And yeah, I'm scared. I'm scared.
To put his mind at ease, Jason's told Pitbull he wants to see what progress they've made customizing his wife's pride and joy.
Hey, Steve, how are you?
Jason, what's going on, buddy?
Okay, how's the car? Can I see it?
Well, I guess you can come take a look. It's back here. I'm freaked out by this, because I think he's going to blow a gasket. He was told Mustang of the future, and what Leepu made was a snake.
Wow.
Here it is. We're still working halfway through. I took the inspiration from the Cobra. when it's angry, like about to bite.
So Jason is hard to read. I'm staring at him, and I can't figure out what's going through his mind. Come on, man, you're killing me. Do you like this or not?
Yeah, I think I like it. I think it looks good.
He likes the design. He can see the inspiration of the Cobra on the car. I'm relieved.
Can I walk around the back?
Yeah.
Go ahead. There's absolutely nothing curvy about the rear of this car. What I see is Frankenstein's forehead.
Wow, this is certainly different. You raised the whole back up. You told me it was going to be round.
Oh.
And it's very square.
Jason's not digging the quarter panels. I told Leepu not to cut him up. He didn't listen to me. And now, we're in trouble.
It's mind-boggling. It's messing with my senses. It's very square. I remember we talked about, you know, the Bentley and having the curves,
I mean,
you know.
just halfway through.
Leepu must win back Jason's trust fast.
It needs nice panel beating, make it roundish, you know. It'll be curved. It will get changed. It'll look like Cobra. Whoa!
I can see where you're coming from.
We don't need any more bumps in the road. So I opened the hood to kind of ease the concern. This is what's important.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yes, it sure is. This is a Vortex supercharger, and you're going to have 50% more horsepower.
So it's not going to be all show and no go. It's going to be
turn.
some go and some show. This looks pretty awesome. Yeah, that's good. All right. I told my wife she'd have her car back for Memorial Day weekend. That's a week and a half away. Can you guys get it done?
This is all on you. You got a week and a half. I think you could do it.
No problem.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
Jason's worries are eased, but only a little.
If it's not done and my wife doesn't have her car to cruise around in, I'm going to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
The guys now have a deadline of 10 days to finish, paint, and deliver the Mustang to Jason's wife. And Leepu has promised to give his Cobra some curves. So he breaks out his hammers.
Doesn't matter how long I'm living in America, I still love to use my tools. The hammer gives the proper shape and curve to the metal. I'm going to use all these tools to get the quarter panel right.
The bodywork of modern factory-built cars is shaped by machine in large metal presses. And while some of Leepu's techniques are still used for minor repairs, panel beating is now rare in car production.
He knows these hammers. He knows how to shrink and move metal. And I get so excited because it's a lost art.
Everything has to be filled by hand. That's called craftsmanship.
To complete his curvy rear, Leepu must get in behind his quarter panels.
I cannot reach my hands here. There's no hole or opening. Easiest way would be cut a window here, reach there, seal it again.
This is a classic body worker's trick. Cutting a hole in the panel allows Leepu to get a metal block against the back of the quarter panel and fine-tune the shaping. Now there's nothing to stop him from finishing the curves on his Cobra-inspired rear.
It's forming round, also pushing the metal up.
Ice cream!
Top, and
Well, almost nothing.
Ice cream.
Ice cream!
Ice cream.
Ice cream!
Ice cream! Oh!
Cheers!
Yeah. Cheers!
Yeah.
The ice cream break over, and Leepu's rear is finished. With just 1 week left before Jason wants to surprise his wife with her Mustang, Pitbull must complete his power play.
We got to get this thing over to John's shop. This way we can unleash the power of the supercharger.
And to do this, he's taking the Mustang to be engine-tuned.
Modern engines are controlled by computers. So essentially, we're going to tell that computer to run properly with the supercharger. And then we're going to run it on the dyno to see how much horsepower it pulls.
Pitbull's brought the Mustang to a man who shares his hunger for horsepower. John's dyno will measure the extra power delivered by Pitbull's modifications.
Yo, what's up, man? You got it set up already. Great.
Yeah, man, just making some final connections here.
Horsepower is usually measured at the engine's crank, but 20% of that power is lost in the transmission and never reaches the wheels.
This engine made about 260 stock at the crank. So what are you figuring, 200 at the wheels, something like that?
Yeah, with an automatic transmission, usually you'll probably get about 200, 210 to the wheels. With this supercharger, I believe it'll probably do over 300 to the wheels.
Wow.
Let me do some vehicle simulations where it simulates the car driving down the road. Then we'll get a hit.
All right.
As Pitbull's supercharger forces more air into the engine, the dyno allows John to work out the precise amount of fuel to add for maximum combustion. Adjustments made. It's time to see how many horses this Mustang has.
Made 334.
Whoa! That's pretty impressive, man. So this made 134 extra horsepower. That's 200 at the start, 334 at the finish. You know, I actually traded a motorcycle for this blow.
Pitbull's supercharger, traded for his Harley with a $500 cash profit, has paid off.
As far as bang for the buck goes, I don't think it gets any better than that.
Guys,
But Leepu decides to make a secret last-minute change.
look what I got for you. Where's Steve at?
Went out for a couple hours.
He's gone.
Yeah. Leepu walks in with this brand new box of parts, and I can tell by the sheepish look on his face that he's doing something that he shouldn't.
The build budget is 14 grand, but Leepu's just spent another $1,000
Look at this.
on a pair of door hinges.
It's like a door hinge.
Scissor doors.
Scissor doors can open upwards as well as outwards, and Leepu wants these hinges to put the finishing touch on his snake-inspired design.
Cobra, when it raises head angry, it never stays stationary. It always goes down, goes up, shh, shh, just like that. Let's go.
Because of the fact that these doors are going to lift up and have more movement than a stock door does, we need to make it so that the wiring is just loosened up enough to accommodate for the last little bit of movement.
The crew secure the existing doors in position with tape before removing the old hinges.
So now we have the door actually completely unattached.
Then they bolt the new scissor hinges into place.
Scissor doors, as requested per Leepu.
Good.
Pitbull returns, and it's time to take the Mustang for a test drive.
The hell is this?
Leepu and Pitbull are customizing an 02 Mustang. But just 5 days until they deliver customer Jason's surprise present to his wife. Pitbull wants to take it for a test drive.
The hell is this?
And he's just discovered Leepu's last-minute snake-inspired doors.
Really, Leepu? Scissor doors?
Yes.
God, Leepu, why?
This is part of the design. This is a Cobra.
Admit it, you did this to piss me off.
Why? Why
Because
you?
you know I don't like this stuff.
We're not building the car for you. We're building the car for Jason's wife.
Ladies, man, you got it all covered. Got it all figured out what she's gonna like.
Yeah.
You know what? Just get in the car. Let's go for a ride. God, scissor doors.
The car goes to paint today, so this is the only chance to test it on the road.
You know, this car was a toy car. The hood scoop was for show. We made it functional. It works.
And gets the air in that supercharger.
Yeah.
That I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh,
The car is performing well at 60 miles an hour, and even has a snake companion on the highway.
Oh, we gotta look behind us. It's got a super snake.
see? 2 Cobras together.
It's a snake fight.
The real test of Pitbull's supercharger is whether it can beat the 7-second 0 to 60 it made 4 weeks ago.
This thing made 134 extra horsepower in the dyno.
Good.
I can't wait to take this thing for a ride.
They've come to an abandoned airfield to push Pitbull's modifications to the limit.
All right, Leepu, you ready for this? A little 0 to 60
ready.
spurt? Let's see what we got.
Rev it up. 1, 2, 3. 4.8.
Nice!
4.8 seconds make this one super speedy snake.
You know, I got the supercharger up in check.
Right.
Ooh, man, that thing was fast, huh?
The Cobra is loaded with venom.
I'm telling you, man, I don't think she's gonna be ready for this car.
Pitbull's power play has exceeded expectation. And now it must go to the body shop for its final transformation before Jason surprises his wife with her Mustang. The guys send the car to a team of specialists, and Leepu's radical snake-inspired design is primed, sanded, painted, and reupholstered. But
I'm worried that this woman is gonna see her car that she doesn't even know is getting customized and freak out. That could be a big, big problem.
it's Memorial Day weekend.
Oh, yeah, we got two. How are you, Jason? Nice to see you. Come on.
Jason and his wife Darian head out for lunch on the harbor. But this isn't the relaxed meal Darian is expecting.
Can I interest you in something like Rum Punch? Okay. Yeah?
Because she's about to discover that her husband has secretly customized her treasured Mustang.
She could very easily turn around and say, I don't like the car, and then this whole thing was just a big mistake.
Out on the highway, Pitbull's having the same doubts.
You know, Leepu, I gotta tell you, man, I'm really nervous. I'm worried.
Why?
What if she doesn't like it?
She will like it. By looking at it, anybody will fall in love with this car.
But if she doesn't like snakes, bro, we could be in big, big trouble. You know, if Darian doesn't like that car, Leepu and I, well, we lose a couple of dollars. Jason, he's gonna lose a lot more.
Leepu and Pitbull are about to deliver Darian's customized Mustang. But this isn't the relaxed meal Darian is expecting.
So I brought you here today because I have a little surprise for you. I kind of wanted to do something special for you because you do so much for everybody else. So I kind of did that for you.
You bought me a car?
No, I didn't buy you a car.
That's my car.
That's your car.
That's my car.
For you. You want to go see it?
Yes.
Do you like it?
It's so beautiful.
When I seen her face, she loved it. She was digging it. She was so surprised it was her car, she was doing cartwheels inside.
Well, I didn't do it to your car. This is Steve and Leepu. Come here, guys.
Hi, Darian. I'm Leepu. Nice to meet you.
This is amazing. This car is just so gorgeous.
This car, it's inspired by a Cobra.
This is Leepu's take on the future of the Mustang, a snake-inspired beast. Curved fenders front and back give the Cobra its muscular body. The theme continues inside with Phoenix upholstery custom snakeskin seats, all finished with the hand-built hood scoop, grill, and fangs.
I love these fangs.
Be careful, you might get bit.
I love the car. I can't believe that's my car. The body style is beautifully curvy.
And the most important thing, when Cobra is angry, the hood is open.
No. Really? Wow, that is amazing.
Leepu's scissor doors give the Mustang the aggressive supercar looks to match what it has under the hood.
All right, Darren, you know what? Leepu's all about the show. I'm all about to go. Let me show you what I did to the car.
Pitbull's Vortex supercharger gives the Mustang 334 horsepower at the wheels and the bite to launch this Cobra from 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds.
I think we need to take it for a ride.
Me too. Oh, yeah.
Looks like Pitbull's engine is a hit.
Good job, man. You saved my bacon on this one.
Thank you.
If she was to have built the car herself, this is what it would have been. It's beautiful, it's fast, it's got curves. Stephen Leepu really nailed it.
Stomp on it. Feeling it full, huh? Isn't it great?
Yes. This car is so amazing and so shiny. It was a big chance Jason took, and I think he went out on a limb because I loved my car before, but to have this car now is just beautiful.
Well, what do you think?
I'd like to do that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a couple times. It's amazing. I love it.
Boy, she sure drives the car, huh?
Thank you.
A lot of people doubted me, but I believe in my design. I was right. It's a great achievement. I have conquered the heart of a woman with my design.
Man, the thing looks
Wow.
good.
I told you she's gonna like it.
You were right, bro. You were right.
On a 14 grand budget, Leepu and Pitbull spent 11,000 bucks.
We pulled it off and made 3 grand.
3 grand.
Perfect.
Wow.
Time for a cocktail.
Let's go, dude.